So twice a year, absolutely everything goes on sale in France. You all know the drill. It is the soldes, and the summer soldes period just finished up. And today, I'm going to show you every single thing that I bought during this twice yearly sale. Hello, for those who do not know, my name is Adriel. I'm an American who lives in Paris. Let's get into it. Hello, how are you doing today? So today, I'm going to show you every single thing that I bought during the summer soldes of 2024. A couple of things I want to note though before I show you my complete haul. First and foremost, I would say this year I did the least amount of shopping that I have done in prior years. And that is because that I really feel like the deals this year simply were not as good as they have been in prior years. I used to see a lot of items that were 70 to even 80% off. I mean, even designer, right? Luxury like Chanel, that sort of thing. And this year, I just wasn't feeling the deals. A lot of the deals were 30%, 40%. It was hard to find a lot of really great designer items for the 60, 70, 80% off that I've seen in prior years. And for me, that's really how I use the soldes. I use the soldes as an opportunity to buy luxury pieces at a ridiculously great price. And so because this year just didn't have a lot of just really stunning deals, I ended up just not getting a lot of pieces. Nonetheless, there were still a few items that I really wanted throughout the year, and I was very excited to see them go on sale during the soldes period. So without further ado, let me show you every single thing that I bought during the soldes, and I'll also give you a sense of exactly what the discounts were. Okay, so for the very first item I have to show you is this dress. This dress is J.W. Anderson, and it is a really stunning knit dress that is knitted with silk. So it's beautiful quality, quite lovely, quite unique. I actually saw this in Galeries Lafayette, and I really wanted it because I thought it was a very versatile piece. You obviously could wear it as a dress, but my thing is, if you can see here, it's quite short. So I don't know if I'd really want to wear it as a dress, of course, without wearing bloomers underneath it, which is what I have on right now. Instead, I think I will wear it as a top. I will wear it over pants. I can wear it over skirts. I just thought this was fun. Shoot, I could wear it over a white dress and then throw this on underneath it. And the great thing is this actually went on good sale. So when I say good sale, it was like 50% off to 60% off. Here's the thing though, this item actually went on sale before the sales period. So it's actually showing up on quite a few sites in advance of the sales period, and I didn't snag it. I missed it because I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait till the sales because I thought the discount would be even better. Well, made a mistake there, and basically I couldn't find it in the color that I wanted, in this beautiful red color in France, and so I ended up having to buy it from Spain, but fortunately it was during the Spanish sales equivalent, so as a result I still got a really great deal. So the second item I have to show you is this striped top that I got from the brand Lily Silk. Please excuse the fact that it's a bit wrinkled. I literally just took it off the drying rack. I wore it a couple days ago and I just took it off the drying rack, so I haven't had a chance to steam it, so forgive me for that. But this top is Lily Silk. It's 100% silk, and the thing is, full disclosure, I did a collaboration back in, I'd say, May with Lily Silk, and they sent me a couple pieces, and one of them was a top, this exact same top, but in blue stripes. And I fell in love with that top. I wear it all the time. I'm sure you've seen me. If you follow me on like TikTok or Instagram, you've seen me in this top. And so I just absolutely love the top, and I really wanted a red striped version of it because red, France, vive la France. And so as a result, I ended up getting this top because it was on sale during the sale period. I also got a matching blue skirt, a blue and white striped skirt in the same kind of stripes. But the thing is, darlings, that skirt is dirty, and so I did not pull it out of the dirty bin, but you will get to see it if you follow me on Instagram. It is coming up, so just don't you worry. But yes, so I was really excited to score this top on sale, and what I like about the Lily Silk tops are that they wash really beautifully, so I like that it washes well. The one thing I will note when I did wash this top is there was a teeny tiny bit of bleeding from the red into the white, but that's kind of on me because I didn't put enough of those little color absorbing things in the washing machine, so you know, now I know that for next time. Okay, my next item to show you that I got during the sales, this was actually my very first sales purchase that morning online with the app 24S, is this white Alexander McQueen skirt. And what I absolutely love about this skirt is that it is 100% cotton, but it is really heavy cotton. You can see it's just this beautiful cotton right here, this beautiful stitching that's going on right here, and even better, it is 2 layers of cotton. So it's 2 layers of quite heavy cotton, so I don't have to worry about it being see-through or anything like that. It is just a really stunning piece, and I like how it has this beautiful little scalloped edge right here at the top, so it gives it a really interesting kind of corset, you know, top feeling across the waist, so you know, makes you look a little bit slimmer right here, and it just has just this little scallop detail, which I think is fun. I really love these Alexander McQueen maxi skirts. I think they are just really beautifully made and very well designed and beautifully constructed, and so as a result, I am completely obsessed with them. It's such a great skirt for twirling. Do you see this? Don't you just... I feel like a princess. Okay, so next item I also managed to score is this skirt. It is from the Spanish brand called La Veste. La Veste is a really interesting brand. I actually discovered it in France and Le Bon Marché, and they make really fun clothing. Like, it's just kind of fun and a little bit funky, and it's a lot of it isn't something that you've necessarily seen before, or maybe you've seen it but they add like a fun little twist to it. However, the one thing I will note about this brand that drives me crazy is the sizing. The sizing is so incredibly inconsistent. So the thing I have to say about the sizing is that generally in this brand, I have to even wear, you know, a medium or sometimes even a large, because that is just how small the clothes are cut. I'll never forget, I once bought a skirt from there that was an extra small, and I literally could only get one thigh into the skirt, like one thigh. And I just thought, who are you making these clothes for? Are they made for children, or you know, are they made for adult women? So I'm not quite certain why they cut their clothes so teeny tiny, but it's absurd. So anyway, I got this skirt from the brand, and I just thought it was a fun, cute little pencil skirt, you know, great for church and something like that. So that's ended up ultimately why I got it. And one of the things you'll see is that I am pairing this skirt with this shoe. So this shoe is from another Spanish brand called Castaner. And Castaner makes really great espadrilles. That's what they're known for, is making really beautiful, comfortable espadrilles. I really wanted to try some of their heels, but I'm not a big espadrille person, and so I ended up just going with this super cute wedge shoe, and I really like it. This shoe is beautiful, it is comfortable. Can I get 20,000 steps in it? Probably not, just because of the style of the shoe, but can I get a good 5 to 10? Absolutely. Like, it's a great shoe. I walked yesterday in it for an hour, and I was very, very comfortable. The one thing I have to say is that the sizing did get a little weird. I ended up getting 2 shoes from them. This one actually turned out to be the size 35, which to roughly translate into kind of American sizing, it tends to be a 4.5 to a 5. And then in another shoe, I ended up getting a 36, which roughly translates into a 5.5 or a 6 in US sizing. So I do think that it was a little bit weird how the sizing worked out, but I'm obsessed with the shoe. Okay, so the next item I have to show you is yet another skirt. This one is from the French brand Patou, and I actually have a very similar skirt, very similar style to this in yellow, and that's actually what prompted me to buy this skirt in blue during the sales. Again, the discount was not as great as prior years. I believe this was only about 40% off, but it was still a really great skirt, and I really love the yellow one that I have, so that's why I decided to splurge on this turquoise. One thing I will say about Patou is that I love their mini skirts. They cut a mini skirt where they cut it like a little bit higher, so it sits a little bit higher on your waist, which I personally love. Okay, I have never been someone who loves low rise because I don't want to bend over and anyone to see my derriere, okay, darling. So as a result, I love when a mini skirt sits a little bit higher so that you don't have to worry about that. You can move, you can shimmy, you can, you know, bounce it like it's hot, and you don't have to worry about it, you know, riding up. So I think Patou makes really beautiful, really great mini skirts, and this is one of theirs that I ended up getting. And as you see, it's this really pretty turquoise color, and I just like it. You know, I can move, I can shimmy, I can do all the things that I need to do. Okay, so next item, I have this skirt that I got from Miu Miu. Now, I want to say that this item and the next item I'm going to show you are what I'd like to call SOLDES adjacent. And when I say that, I mean that I did not buy them necessarily during the SOLDES. I bought them obviously during the SOLDES period, but I ended up actually getting them from Matches right before Matches closed down in the EU and stopped operating in the EU. So I managed to score these last minute, and so I'm pumped. And because of that, these two items I'm going to show you, like this skirt and the next item, they were the type of discounts that I'm used to seeing during the SOLDES period, right? Like they were each 80 to 90% off, that's the price point I'm trying to be in, right? So this skirt is Miu Miu, and as I already mentioned, you know, a homegirl has a lot of style personalities, and this is one of my style personalities. This is prairie. Okay, so this skirt was like prairie style, and so that's why I wanted to have it. One more item coming up for you next. All right, next up, last but certainly not least, and almost not completely last, are these Bermuda shorts. These Bermuda shorts I actually got again from Matches during their closeout sale, and these are from The Row. And I know that The Row can be quite a controversial brand. Some people think the clothing is very shapeless. Some people think that the clothes are ugly. The thing I have to say about The Row is that the clothes are exceptionally well made. They are beautifully tailored. They are excellent quality. The construction is superb, and so as a result, I've really just gotten to the point that if I can score The Row during the sales period, I always try to do it in kind of whatever way possible. And so I ended up getting these Bermuda shorts. These shorts are silk. They are a mix of silk and linen, and quality is just outstanding. They're just beautifully made. So I am 100% obsessed. I absolutely love them. I think that they are stunning, and I am pairing them with these shoes, which I got also again from Castaner during the sales. So my lovely assistant, Mr. Smog, is now laying in front of the camera, so it's getting a bit harder to reach it, but I'm going to do my best here. So these platform sandals I got from Castaner. These are a size 36, and as you can see, they're just fun. I just thought these were so fun, and so I ended up getting these. They're actually quite comfortable. The one thing that I will say is because of the platform, they are a bit like teeter-tottering. It's not the best, you know, for cobblestone, which is what I'm walking on, so probably maybe not the best shoe choice for Paris. Nonetheless, I really like these shoes. I think they are absolutely beautiful, and so glad that I was able to snag some Castaner shoes on sale. Now, I also got one last thing during the sales, but unfortunately, I can't show it to you. Why? Because it's lingerie. I ended up buying some really great lingerie from one of my favorite French lingerie brands called YSE. When I lived in the US, I always used to shop at Victoria's Secret for my undergarments. And one of the things that kind of bothered me about that store was that I always felt like my small boobies weren't acceptable, right? Everything that was made for kind of a smaller chest had underwire or push-up or something else to make your chest look bigger. But the thing is, I wasn't trying to make my chest look bigger. My chest is what it is proportional to my body. And so as a result, I am okay with that and I'm fine with it. I'm secure in who I am. And on my very first trip to France, I discovered the lingerie brand YSE and I immediately fell in love with the brand. The great thing is that the brand does ship to the US, so you don't have to worry about that. If you want to invest in it, you can. And what I absolutely love about the brand, aside from the fact that they make really comfortable bras for small-chested women, they also showcase real women with their real bodies and their real imperfections on those bodies on their website. So they show women who are, have stretch marks, who have scars, who, maybe are bigger. Everyone isn't like rail thin, with a triple G chest or whatever else. So that's one of the things that I absolutely love about this brand, and that's part of the reason why I really kind of leaned into purchasing from them. So I'm not going to show those to you because I don't need to be half naked on the internet. I don't need that for my life. But I will definitely make sure that I've linked to everything that I've shown you throughout this video in the description box, including the brand YSE, so that you can learn more about all of these brands and the clothing I bought and get to kind of get a sense of, what you think about it a bit more. And I almost forgot to show you what I'm wearing for this video, but don't worry. We're gonna get to it. I am wearing this white top that I got from the brand Everlane. It's just a plain white tee, super simple, very cool. And then for this skirt, I am wearing this pink skirt from Arket. It is only 90 euros. Although I bought it during the sales period, it wasn't on sale. So I still was super happy though to get it. And it's just this super cute maxi pink skirt, and it was 90 euros, and that's taxes and everything included. And the best part is it has pockets. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. If you ever have any questions about the solds, you can always just drop me a little line, a DM on Insta, or send me a comment here in the comment section, and I'll definitely respond and get back to you. As I mentioned, this year's solds were a little bit of a disappointment to me, but I still am very happy with what I got. It's not always about getting more. Sometimes less is in fact more, and I'm very excited about the pieces that I got, and I do feel like the items that I did get, I got a really great deal on. So with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't worry, I'll have all of the information in the description box, and take care, stay safe, and talk to you again soon. Bye!